What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris's Watch Movie Party. I'm Chris.
I'm Shell.
And tonight we're starting a new franchise, getting ready for Final Destination Bloodlines, and we're starting with Final Destination. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited to start these again.
Yeah,
I've been putting off watching them because we were going to do them.
Yeah, it does get like that sometimes. Sometimes you just want to watch them, and then you're like, "No, we're going to do it," so you don't end up watching them.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Haven't watched anything else?
Transformers.
Transformers.
Because I was doing stuff that I really couldn't pay attention to anything over the week through the week, so I just had them on in the background.
Yeah.
And when I get in a funk, I put that on. It always brings me out.
Yes.
It's weird, but it works.
Yeah. Well, I saw that Amateur today, which was good.
Oh, yes. I meant to ask. Yes. I want to see it. It was good. Enjoyable.
It's very enjoyable. It goes in a different route because you obviously, like in the other sort of movies like that, you think they're going to he's going to get trained up, and all of a sudden, he can shoot all these like AK-47s and all that type of stuff, where he just uses what he knows of, so it sticks to that realness of him,
right?
Which is good.
Very good.
So when you see it, hopefully you enjoy it.
Look forward to it.
Okay. Let's get stuck with Final Destination. So 3, 2, 1, play.
As usual, I don't have my earbud in.
Yeah, that's why I bought these new headphones, so I can stick my other one underneath.
Nice.
Did you watch this movie like around the 2000 mark when it came out, or did you find them a bit later on?
Later
on. Yeah, I watched the first three pretty much when they came out, and then I just forgot about 4 and 5 for ages.
I watched the first two after I saw them the first time. I watched them several times, but then I never watched the other ones until last year. All this shit to go wireless. There's cords everywhere. I'm going to move my camera again.
All right. Yeah, I can't remember if we talked about this or not. Are you going to see 6 in theatre when it comes?
I am.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't find them overly scary. They're more thrilling.
Yeah.
Thrilling I can do in theaters. It's the other stuff I can't. My mother never would have let me go on that.
Trying to think, what film did he do first? Did he do this first or Idle Hands?
I don't know. I never saw that one.
Idle Hands was before this.
What's that about?
His hand gets like possessed by like this demon thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a campy sort of like cheap horror movie. It's more of like those like horror like a horror comedy.
Mm.
It's in the streaming book. I was going to play it at some point.
All right.
Passport photos always look like shit.
Don't have one, but my driver's license is rough. She moved the camera so close that all you see is my face. I mean, that's it. It's right here. And a little bit of hair at the top. It was awful.
Yeah. Well, with passport photos, you're not allowed to smile, you're not allowed to have your glasses on or nothing.
That's strange because if you wear your glasses all the time, then you're not going to look like you.
Hmm.
What's this kid's name?
Devon Sawa. He was in
Sawa, that's it.
Yeah, he was just in Hard Eyes. He was one of the cops.
Really?
Yeah. He just looks different now.
I don't feel like I recognize that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So the female cop was Jordana Brewster, and he was the male cop.
Hmm.
If you type his name in Google, you go, yeah, I know him now. I remember him in Hard Eyes now.
Oh, God, he doesn't even look like himself.
No, he doesn't.
No wonder I didn't recognize him. Doesn't look like him at all.
He's not the little old heartthrob anymore.
No.
But to be fair, I wouldn't say Ali Lada looks the same much anymore either.
No, but at least I don't know. I think she's recognizable. I don't think he even looks like the same human. I love this kid.
Yeah, I didn't know for ages he's actually in the Saw 7.
I
He
don't pay
played.
attention to these movies.
Yeah, he's the good cop in Saw 7. I didn't know that for years.
So they've all gone on from Final Destination to be cops.
Mm.
The Minor movie. My Bloody Valentine.
Hmm. What a dumbass! I didn't even sync up the film.
I wouldn't want to take off in that either. I'd be like, nope.
I don't think I've ever taken. I don't think I've taken off in a thunderstorm before. Taken off when it was raining.
I had to have my plane de-iced once. I did not enjoy that. I was really nervous. I haven't flown since I was pregnant.
I will say I do that. I always put it on the air when I get on the plane.
I would think well, I don't remember. Well, the first time I flew, I went to Washington State, which is a pretty decent flight.
How long's that flight?
And they had to de-ice this little puddle jumper that I took to Rhode Island because the girl I was traveling with for work didn't want to drive to Rhode Island.
Yeah.
4 hours. So I was pregnant and she puts me in this god awful plane
Yeah.
and they're trying to get ice off of it. I'm like, I'm going to die.
Stuart Little.
Stifler. He'll never be anything else. Although I do enjoy him in Shifting Gears.
Yeah.
And I liked him in the one season of Lethal Weapon he was in.
Yeah, I've still never checked out the TV series of that.
It's good. The guy that they have playing Briggs in the first 2 seasons is fantastic. I can't remember his name. Lane Crawford. Something Crawford. But he's really good and he's like kind of crazy like Mel Gibson was.
Yeah.
But then something came out and he was in trouble, blah, blah, blah. So they replaced him. But I think people tuned out after the drama of the Crawford thing.
Yeah.
Clean Crawford. So they didn't come back. But I thought he was really good. And even Wayans was tolerable, and I don't like him at all.
Let's have a look. Yeah, they reckon he was behaving badly on set, they reckon.
Yeah. He's been in a few things recently, like his career is coming back, but
Yeah.
so this story was supposed to be a concept of one of the episodes of the X-Files, which was inspired by Sole Survivor. In this movie, a woman who was the sole survivor of a plane crash starts to be haunted by dead people that death uses temporarily as vessels, trying to kill her to correct its plan, killing everyone who suspect it.
Okay.
Well, pretty neat. And they used news footage from an actual plane crash. God.
Yeah, they do that a fair bit in movies, especially if it's like a biopic movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know how we were talking about that movie, The Drop, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, the early reviews are like people saying that's pretty good.
Oh, good.
They must have got an early screening or something.
Good. I'd like to see some good new movies. Maybe I'll go see the Amateur. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The Amateur this weekend. I have to see if it's in my local tiny theater.
Yeah, so I'll go see that next week, and then The Accountant will be the week after.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Until Dawn comes out too, but I might wait for that.
I don't remember what that one is.
Mike and Jay have showed it a few times. They keep they're in that little house or whatever, and they got to keep reliving when they die.
Oh, right.
It's supposed to be based off a video game or something, and people saying it's nothing like the game.
My theater doesn't have that movie.
The Amateur.
Mm-mm. It has Warfare, Working Man, Miss Austen, King of Kings, and Minecraft.
Okay.
Next weekend, it has Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility.
Okay.
What is happening? How about real movies? Oh, Working Man, that's Statham. The Beekeeper.
Yeah, the Beekeeper. Yeah, at the end of the month we got a special screening of Star Wars Episode 3.
Nice. It looks like I'll have drop. And it says anticipated arrival, the Amateur.
Okay. Because you're
So
supposed
it
to get your...
released yesterday. Or today.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yesterday?
Yeah. Well, we got it today. You just would have get it today. You just get it today, the 11th.
Yeah, it says anticipated arrivals.
Mm.
What a parental moment. I'd never let my kid go again. I have trouble doing it now, and they're fine.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Just imagine how heavy those bags would be.
What?
Imagine how heavy those bags would be from the water.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I beg to differ. Because you go out with a bang. His scene is good, the way he
It
goes.
is. Yeah, everyone talks about the log truck in number 2, where I've never looked at a bloody bathroom bloody clothes hanger again.
The log truck is definitely terrifying, though. I'm very looking forward to how they tie everything in the new movie.
Yeah, me
With
too.
I mean, it looks like she's got one of those crime scene boards on the wall with all,
Yeah,
the strings and how everything works
yeah.
out. And I hope they do it well. Perhaps if you used shaving cream, you wouldn't have done that. The years of wallpaper. I don't know whoever thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. Surprisingly, some people still do it.
Mm. I've seen stories of people ripping off like 10 layers of the crap.
Yeah.
I've never lived in a house with wallpaper, thank God.
Yeah, I haven't.
Paneling, but no wallpaper.
Yeah, I've had some friends' houses and they've got like the wallpaper strip that goes straight through the middle.
Right.
But
That's not
yeah,
bad. It's a nice accent. He stood a chance before the shampoo hit the deck.
yes.
That lady is going to need so much drugs.
The mother.
Yeah. She may take the bridge too. My goodness. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, they showed the trailer today for Formula One with Brad Pitt. I have a feeling that's going to be my number one movie of the year, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah. I'm giving it hope because it's the director of Top Gun Maverick, and it was supposed to be his. It was supposed to be Brad Pitt's version of Top Gun. Like he did all the driving, all the stunts and stuff. So it'll be interesting to
Hmm.
see like what he comes up, what they come up with.
Yeah. Like they're going to McDonald's. Let's go see them.
Yeah.
One would wonder how she knows how to get in there so easily. She knows how to get in there. Oh, I think I know where the fish rocks are.
Right, and that just
That's
comes
not
to you
random at all, is it?
midstream. Yeah, midstream.
Yep, I think so. I hope I'm right. My brain works in very mysterious ways.
Yeah, I never realized how many movies Tony Todd actually did. He's done a lot.
Yeah, I never looked it up. He never, I don't know. I didn't like Candyman. So he never, I never thought it was a big thing. And I thought in The Rock he was just an ass.
Yeah. They're playing you for a fool, sir.
Rocket Man? I don't listen to that
Yeah.
shit or whatever he
Yeah.
says.
Yeah.
It's soft shit. Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I have to watch Candyman again. I haven't watched it for years, and then I want to watch the 2019 one again too.
I've only seen it once. It was the original, and it was roughly when it came out, probably when it came out on VHS.
Yeah. I'm sure you would have lost that bit of paper by now. Bloody Stifler always cops it in this one.
Oh, you're moving on, all right.
Oh, I used to hate that shit.
Oh, I've never tried it. It just looks nasty.
Yeah, it tastes like fizzy water with a shitload of salt.
Is that what it tastes like?
Yeah.
They sell it here for colds. It has some
Yeah.
sort of effervescent decongestant crap in it.
Yeah.
I never tried that either. I don't think I could be congested enough.
Well, I used to have to drink it because I never used to be able to like swallow pills like when I was younger. I used to always bring them up.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to take that. and I knew that it was going to be nasty. So then
Yuck.
I'd just stand by the sink, and then when my mum wasn't watching, I would put it down the sink.
In glorious fashion.
Yeah, what she get burnt, stabbed?
Yep. I think that's it, but it's pretty dramatic. I like it.
Yeah. John Denver.
That's the song that what's his name turned off in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Let's hope not. She uses the gigantic match to light the stove. Like she's lighting a bonfire.
Yeah. They're like camping matches. Here, get the vodka.
Definitely the better way to go.
But of course, she pours into the hot cup. She just poured the bloody hot coffee in.
Yeah, but it was long enough that the cup wouldn't have been that hot. The water wasn't in it long enough.
Yeah.
But that's just me being nitpicky.
Yeah.
Of course, her computer doesn't appear to be on, so I'm not quite sure how it's short-circuiting. Oh, you never pull it out. God, don't you pay attention?
Yeah, but something about when you turn a computer off, it's still got a certain amount of charge in there.
All right, that makes sense. Whoosh. This is my life in like one scene. All this shit that goes wrong. It's almost comical.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if the chair fell on it or the block from the
Never
knife
take it
block.
out. When will people learn? You don't pull it out. I thought it was longer before that, but John Denver died 3 years before this movie was made.
Okay. Did he? Okay.
Yeah, I knew he died in a plane crash, but I thought it was longer ago. The cabin is the same cabin from Lake Placid.
Oh, the one they're going to, the cabin they're going to now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually never seen that movie.
Cabin in the Woods.
No, Lake Placid.
Oh, yeah, I didn't either.
I might have to get it.
Want a bit? You cheat that close, I'd go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Or 5. That's pretty excellent.
Yeah, I remember the first time I watched this. I think that was like the one death where I was like, oh, I didn't expect it.
I like the kills in this one. They're inventive, but man, do they get better as the series goes on. They're really creative.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the fourth one. One of my favorite kills is when the pool when he gets sucked in.
Yeah, that's good. What are you going to tell him? Is Cabin in the Woods the one with that? Was that Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was awful.
It's like two movies in one.
Yeah. I mean, we thought it was bad to begin with, but then when they revealed it to be like this reality show or whatever, the boys and I were like, checked out. He's being super cautious anyway. I just read in the IMDb trivia that this isn't chicken. It's actually mashed bananas.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Looks disgusting, whatever it is. That looks terrible.
Yeah, I always thought he was eating like chicken or some sort of like spam or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mashed nanners. I like those trivia questions or trivia or facts or whatever they are. Tells you some pretty interesting stuff. I hooked my dad with one of those once.
Oh, the
My mom
fishing
got
hook.
one in her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was casting and I went the wrong way and it was stuck. So I started. I was yanking on my dad. My mom got one in her finger once. It went in down here and went up, and the shaft
Yeah.
of the hook was like with her finger.
Yeah.
So she goes to the emergency room to get it taken out because it was in really deep. And there's a hospital near us. This is the one she went to, and they were half-assed. And they took it down here and pulled it back out rather than pulling it straight out. So you know how the hooks have like the arrow on the top? Well, they
Yeah.
pulled that back through her finger and tore the
Yeah.
hell out of her finger.
Yeah.
Geniuses, I'll tell you. Thankfully, that hospital closed and has been reopened under new management. She came home where she should have had like 3 stitches. She had this gauze bandage on it about this big.
Yeah. Well, you would have thought they would have done like an arrow, how they would have just cut it and then just pulled the
Right.
straight part through.
Snipped it and pulled it right off. That
Yeah.
was the plan in my head anyway. Oh, my Red Sox lost again. Should have borrowed those matches from your teacher.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say about this one. I kind of do lose interest a little bit in the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. When did this come out?
2000.
Wow. It was a long time ago. I didn't think it was that long. He's pretty determined to get her.
Yeah, everything exploding, breaking.
Smart in the car. She can't get electrocuted in there. But God knows he would have come up with something else, right? Like that. Yet another whoosh.
Yeah.
These two FBI agents are a joke. They can't walk at the same time. That's what I'm saying. I was only this smart in math class.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait till the weather gets warmer and stays warmer. Poor Parker will stop chewing on herself.
You'll get the warmth and we'll get the cold.
We're almost 12 hours apart and 6 months apart. But it was 70 last week, like 3 or 4 days, and they barely itched. It's
Yeah.
back down to the 20s and the 30s, and she's over there gnawing on herself like crazy. Singing John Denver in French.
You are.
Very good.
First final destination is down.
Where to go?
Yes, 4 to go. Like I said, even though the first sort of 10 minutes I lose interest, it's still a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that the last scene, and I get that it's, the climax of the movie, but it's a bit long.
Yeah.
But still good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they kept track of who was next, because by the time what's his name gets hit with the sign, I'm lost and I'm next. I can't remember who's actually next.
Yeah. It's a bit like that. So that's the end of the stream, and we're going to be back again tomorrow night, and we're doing one of Michelle's picks. We're doing The Crazies, which is going to be good because I've only seen it once and I can't remember too much about it.
I've never seen it at all. It was recommended to me, so
Yes.
I'll have to see. Hopefully it's a good pick.
I did enjoy it when I watched it, so looking forward to watching it again.
Good.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.